Namaste, Jai Bharat. Sometimes I feel that some people are incorrigible. The certain Navera, who is a very close person to Donald Trump, comes out with a new invention, really new invention. He says the oil buying of Bharat from Russia is actually benefiting the Brahmins. These people are incorrigible. Can't they can't escape from their erstwhile thinking of dividing and intervening society with such nasty techniques. They think that the casteism is so strong in Bharat. They think that. So they try to make Brahmins as the beneficiaries of this oil trade. What a wild imagination. These people should be given Nobel Prize for inventions, not Trump a Nobel Prize for peace. This should be given Nobel Prize for novel inventions, I think. This is the real limit. Of course, in a way, I would say, if you understand what a Brahmin is, which I'm sure he doesn't. A Brahmin is the one who has the Brahmanical qualities. Because these concepts, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they're all quality concepts. These idiots don't understand what is quality concept. They themselves should know from the Greek philosophy that there is connotative concepts and denotative concepts. I'll call this man as a monkey, but that doesn't mean that he's a monkey. When I use it in a denotative term, then I can only call a real monkey the monkey. But then when I call someone a monkey who exhibits the properties of a monkey, then that's a connotative use. Similarly, the Sanskrit concepts, the Vedic concepts are filled with many connotative concepts. And Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra are connotative concepts, not rigid concepts, so they are not castes. They are concepts with given qualities. Who is a Brahmin? One with certain qualities are Brahmins. That way, anybody with that quality is a Brahmin. That's one point which these people don't understand. They can't understand. They are still at a very primitive level of civilization. They have not got. These people have not evolved in the civilization. It will take centuries and hundreds, maybe thousands of years of knowledge tradition and refinement, which they have not undergone. They have money, they have objectively cognitive scientific knowledge, but then that doesn't bring in civilization. It's a different kind of process which ought to happen inside the minds of such people. Anyway, he calls it that it's benefiting Brahmins. And these people will also speak about Brahmanical hegemony and all kinds of things, thinking that they can divide, create rifts among the Hindu society. This, of course, is a Machiavellian method. Machiavelli thought that he would rule Bharat for quite some time. So he created all these kinds of spurious theories. He was very smart that way. He found that, but there's one thing which he missed also. He found that there are many castes throughout Bharat, but the castes have no universal character. Castes have no universal character because, you see, the caste system, if you look at Bharat, different societies in different parts of Bharat have different castes. And one set of castes in a given part of society has nothing to do with the set of castes in another part of society. Bharat is such a vast nation with many areas. We call it as many branches of Sanskriti. And one caste doesn't mean anything to other part of the nation. In the same area, for example, take the case of Tamil Nadu. There is one caste at one point in one district. The Tanjavur concept of caste is different from Kanyakumari concept of caste. So there is no universality of castes in Bharat right from the beginning. But then Macaulay found that Brahmana is one caste. You find everywhere in Bharat. And he got scared. He thought if the Brahmins join hands, then he would find it difficult to continue the colonial rule in Bharat. This was Maikalai's suspicion, fear. And he also found another thing. When a Brahmana says something, the people in society listen, hear, and to a large extent accept. So he was so afraid of a Brahmin unification of Bharat. So he thought if he makes the others oppose Brahmins, he will continue to dominate. This used to be his thought. Then he brought in the Aryan theory, etc. He used Max Muller, poor fellow. Max Muller was a person who could draw Sanskrit, read and understand Sanskrit, but never could speak. He never spoke Sanskrit. He reads, and that's what I say, he draws Sanskrit. So, this old theory is still in the minds of some people who must have never gone to schools properly, I'm sure, whatever may be their degrees. So this man says that it benefits Brahmins. So he is thinking that people are anti-Brahmins in Bharat, and those who think that the Brahmins are reaping benefits, so the non-Brahmins are suffering. This kind of nasty mind, I'll tell you, very stupid and nasty mind is at function. And there should be something of a nobility in your blood, and people with some amount of some little nobility in the blood will never go for this very petty, debased kind of thinking. Only a filthy mind can think about filthy things, and this, of course, I need not to say anything further. Unfortunately, this kind of statement they comes out with. Oil trade benefits Brahmins. Oh, I'll tell you, oil trade benefits Kshatriyas. But who is a Brahmin? Who is a Kshatriya? He has no idea. That way you would recognize it's true, in the sense that a Brahmana is a capable man who has the knowledge, but then you should have been speaking about the Vaishyas, technically. Someone who is capable of doing things, and someone is incapable, is going for filthy things. What a kind of pity. They have nothing else to say, they can say nothing else, and they can speak these kind of things. Oh, dears amigos, take care. But please stop thinking. You don't deserve to think. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll meet again with some other thought. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.